Hey, you guys. It just seemed like you want to get me. Hey, Brandon. Good to see you, Brandon. Today it's just like it wants. It's like, I'm coming to get you, bird. Hey, y'all. Sorry I couldn't make it earlier. No, today was not really like, look, check in. Somebody pull out the tiny violins. Somebody pull out the tiny violins for your girl. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. We talk about what we want to talk about when we're ready to talk about it. So, you guys, I had prepped for the day, and it's just everything went wrong. Like, it's super cold here, like super cold. I think we're like negative 25 degrees. I want some chili so bad, but I wonder if I can make chili mix, because I usually just get like the McCormick whatever seasoning and then make my chili. But I want some chili so bad. But y'all, let me tell you, I wasn't feeling my best last night either, because I got kind of anxious about the work I had to do today. And you guys, it's something cool. We're shooting at the old Sears mansion. Man, I gotta get you guys footage which you'll see over on Patreon. Remember the last movie I did? We shot at the Groundhog Day mansion. So the bed and breakfast. So this one we're shooting at the old Sears mansion. So you guys grab your Patreon membership so you can see the behind the scenes of that when I finish with that. And if you wouldn't mind, help me reach my $19.99 live stream goal. It helps the channel tremendously. It helps me to continue to bring these live videos consistently. And yeah, $19.99 a day keeps the repo man away. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, Scott. So you could do Venmo or Cash App. I just appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know. Like, talking to you really brings me joy. So thanks for being here. Just you being here is enough. So we shooting at the old Sears mansion, y'all, and I took like some cool photos because okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I have a problem. Okay, Chicago has bungalows, which I would love if I could afford a old school bungalow house with the bay windows and the all brick. Oh, they're beautiful. Like they're historical too. Or a gray stone. I think I'm saying it wrong, right? A gray stone where they have gutted out the buildings and made them like this one big tall house. It's like that's like in Bronzeville. But I don't like when, and you can find it up north too. I don't like when stuff got to get so modernized. Like everything got to be super new. Like I don't mind the original stuff when it comes to like the Sears Roebuck mansion or Sears. I'm saying Sears Roebuck, but the Sears mansion. Like like it was like built-in appliances and like in the basement they had another kitchen and original, like keep that stuff, original fixtures in the house. Like, but I don't think people look into the history, sort of like Pope Leo, right? We don't look into the history of stuff to know who used to stay there and things of that. Everything has to be like gutted out. You got to have the gray walls with the white baseboard and the touchscreen refrigerator, which is all well and good until you come to something historical like that. It was another house we worked in and the lady kept everything original. I think it was like they have a plaque on the house. I forgot. It was like this old governor or something like that. They used to live there, and they kept everything original. And they even had like cans, like old canned goods in the refrigerator, like behind glass and stuff, like to show the time. I like that. Like keep some of the history of the house. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to modernize stuff like that. You ain't got to keep no shag carpet or nothing like that. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Like if they would have kept some of the super original of this mansion. But anyway, oh, I got a chili recipe. Hold on. Look, screenshots. Now where I'm gonna get some. Okay, so what's the seasoning though? So that's the seasoning, all of that. Now where I'm gonna get the adobo peppers. Okay. Now I'm liking the idea of the pinto beans with the. I'm liking this idea. Pinto beans with the black beans. Now I got the rotel. Oh man, it's on and popping. Now I gotta go to the store. y'all go, y'all gonna see me frozen like on The Shining with Jack Nicholson, just to get Scott chili recipe. Oh man. Hey, choose everywhere you visit. Oh, choose you didn't start it off. Yeah, like well, I'm gonna tell you what got me with the Pope. Y'all remember when I was doing history and people was online yelling, "Nobody want to hear about your dumb." Put a one in the chat if y'all remember. Nobody want to hear about your dumb history, Berg. Nobody want to hear that. I remember I would go to the library, post pictures, talk about like stuff that was going on. So I'm timing myself. Stuff that was going on in Dalton. Nobody want to hear that. No, nobody want that Pope Leo. Like you do know, you could have possibly asked Gardis, and he would have said, "Hey, the cardinal is from Dalton or something like that." But no, they was like, "Don't nobody want to hear your dumbass history." Okay, all right, okay. Brandon, nobody want to hear your dumb history, girl. Pope Leo, the first American pope. Oh yeah, this is a historical location. Yeah, we're all about the history. Like what? Who doesn't want to hear about history? Even like it's like such a unique place, like where Dalton is. And choose, I'm sure you could back me up on this. Back when we were coming up, it was not a lot of black families, and the black families that moved to Dalton they had a little money back in the day, and I mean the ones that moved in the 80s. So you got your Pop Staples, you got what's his name, Mel Reynolds, the old Congressman Mel Reynolds, who had a mansion with his now he just a mess. You had the Shaw brothers. You have now we're talking about black people, but you also have like Jane Lynch, Richard Roper, all these different people that lived in Dalton, and nobody wanted it should be like a tour of all these places. You got your D. Ray Davis, you got Reggie Hayward, you have what's the guy? Donovan McNabb, right? You have all these people. I always get this one confused. Selena Johnson. She went to Thornridge, but I don't know if she lived in Harvey or she lived in Dalton. I always get that confused. And then you got I'm just going off the top of my head. Who else you would see at any given day in Dalton? It's this blues dude. He lived either in Riverdale or Dalton, but you would see him. He would be singing. He got a house here later in life. My last $2. Is that Johnny Taylor? Um, his family. It was just so many people. Oh, it's another person on the tip of my tongue. You got Nelson Ellis from True Blood. You got all these people that rolled through Dalton, like if you guys like barbecue, Kenny's Ribs had his first big sit down restaurant here, which was Dusty's, which I thought was just too high. But that's just us off the top of our head naming people. But if you really look deeper into it, Dalton has a lot of great history. But nah, shut up, shut, shut your it will be just historical. But more people came here to see about Tiffany actually than the Pope. Really interesting, right? Really interesting. Um, yeah, I think it was Johnny. It's one more. It's one more guy. He's from here, and I keep on. Dang it! I hit it because when I tell people, they be like, "Oh, he's from Dalton." Ah, sitcom guy. It's like one of those things where you just wouldn't even know unless you were out here, really out here. It's not really like a Wikipedia situation. Um, but yeah, a lot of people have what's that dude name? He died. Anthony Mason. He was a basketball player. He lived on Kimbark in Dalton. He had a house out here. So many people. And it's just about, and I'm just talking about the people that we saw, growing up and stuff like that coming around here, on any given day in Dalton. You know what? He might have. Corey Holcomb. Yeah, like we got to talk about Corey Holcomb. Did any of the Chicago gospel singers settle in the Southland? Would the Staples count as gospel? But it was this group. Oh my goodness. It was like this small singing group that was popular out here. They were from Dalton. They say Jason Weaver lived in Dalton. Now I remember Jason Weaver living in South Holland. That's what I remember. But they said Jason Weaver lived in Dalton. Um, I don't know, but that's what I heard. That's what people were like. No, he lived in Dalton. I never been there, but Jason Weaver was around here because he went to Thornwood. So I thought he was in the Calumet City, Dalton area. But we could claim him. Look, we could claim Jason Weaver. Yeah, D-Ray. Hey, exactly, Erica. D-Ray is from Dalton. Yep. Funny story. I was in the same class with D-Ray's sister, and I know people that listen to my show, and maybe even you choose, you probably remember because she went to the lower grades with us too. Beautiful young lady. We used to have sleepovers, and and D-Ray, that's not what we call him. I think I can say what we call him because that's how you could get his attention. But you call him Boots. And D-Ray was even ambitious back then. He was serious about his life, taking care of his family, because I can't, but yeah, I used to go over there, and she was my girlfriend at the time, like friends, don't not how we say girlfriend, like friends. She was my homegirl, and she would have big sleepovers because she had a cool house, a cool place you could go. Those parents that let you do whatever. She had like that situation, like not whatever in a bad way, but like my parents would be like, go to sleep when it's daylight and we could stay up and eat junk food at her house. So yeah, some of my favorite times was going over to spend the night over there. I learned a lot. I learned how to protect myself, how to fight, all of that stuff. Because we would sneak out and go outside for a little bit and all that stuff. And I really appreciate her. She taught me a lot about standing up for myself. I never lost. This is what's interesting. I never I this is my personality. I've never changed my personality. It's just this is me. Like I can't help it. Like people be like, "Why are you so polite? Oh, why are you so nice?" This is me. But I'm still from Dalton. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to explain if you're not from here. I just didn't get bitter. I think I didn't get bitter here because I left. And I see a lot of people that never left or did anything else, not to say just saw something else, saw a different experience, grew somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with being here, but just going to Indiana, going somewhere else and seeing the amenities they have there, the freedom you have there. You're not getting chased by pit bulls. You can get up and jog, you can do stuff. To see, if you don't see that, you're just gonna be mean and bitter. That's my take on it. You're just gonna be mean and bitter. That's all I gotta say about that. And that's what made Tiffany a little bit different. And I think that people just couldn't see that. 8 p.m. bedtime all summer, unless you spend. When did you leave here? In 98? I couldn't wait. I was like, I'm getting the heck up out of here. It's so funny because I was in the Walgreens the other day, and I was just noticing how people were just impatient and really rude and really, angry. And I think it's like the seasonal thing too, how cold it is, but it's like no joy out here, which made like the skating rink very nice. Made the bike, what was it? Choose biking around, family bike night in Dalton. To have people get out and do stuff, that's so important. Like, this is an area where people will see you walk, right? And they'll call you broke. They'll see you walking like, I just want to get my 10,000 steps in. And they be like, oh, they ain't got no car. They broke. They a bum. Okay, you should be walking. You should be exercising. You should be drinking water. You know what I mean? Looking at your shoes, calling you names or whatever like that. And I just think because you don't move around. I know when I go to other areas, people don't care if you got red bottoms or a Gucci sweater on. Why should we have a Gucci sweater or red bottoms on as officials and all of that stuff when we got a food pantry here? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, read the room. But anyway, I'll talk about that all day. Hey, Gardis. He said I kept my crib though. Oh, Gardis, what did I tell you to do the other day? I told you to meet me at the Park District. Yeah. Gardis. Now, are you gonna follow me or you gonna follow the rules, Gardis? You gonna read the instructions? Stay warm out there. It's super cold. Okay, so y'all, I had set my alarm, everything, so I had the timing right. But I get up and I don't have a, man, let me tell you something. A lick of the, what's the little squirty fluid that you put on your windshields? What is that called? Windshield? It's the little blue stuff. I didn't have nothing. And if you know anything about here, it is super duper duper salty. So, y'all, by the time I get the bags out the car, because I'm carrying a wardrobe, the car is salty, the windows is salty. So I'm walking into this place where they're expecting me to show up with this pristine wardrobe. And everything looked like I had just got it like out the garbage. Because everything was protected because it was in the garment bags, but garment bags are black, the ones I have. And it was so ashy and so dirty. And I'm bringing it in this mansion. I was so embarrassed. And then I'm the only Black person working on this project. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. Because I know they just was like, where did this girl come from with cobwebs and dust all on her garment bags? Because I couldn't even rinse my windows off. I had to just reach my hand out and wipe wipe it like the Windex way. Like, why didn't I feel that windshield wiper fluid? Now that I knew better than that. I knew better than that. I knew better. And at first I'm thinking it was frozen, but it wasn't frozen. I didn't do anything. I heard it was empty the other day. Is it called windshield wiper fluid? De-icing fluid, windshield wiper fluid. What do we call it? Chu said, "Hey, Garnis, that is so funny." Garnis said, "I have my Gucci." So I'm disappointed in myself because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's my motto. And I'm just sitting over here like, man, it's been a rough 2 years. And now I'm rolling, back in the game a little bit, staying consistent with my videos and stuff like that. And then I show up and it just everything look ashy. Me, the bag, my coat, everything was ashy. I look like that little thing. What was that little baby on baby? What was it on Charlie Brown, Linus? Was that no Linus had the blanket? Which one was the one? What was the pig pen? I'm walking in there. Y'all, this is me. Hair and all. Hair and all. Because it was just such a tight park. So I was just rubbing against the car and stuff. So I was like, because we were parking in between, we had to line up to park. And y'all, by the time I walked in there, that's exactly how on my first day. I looked horrible. Pig pen. First day, only black person. I said, oh man. So y'all, I'm a little disappointed in myself. So tonight I gotta roll my hair. I gotta find some, if it's any baby oil left on the shelf. I gotta make sure I have baby oil and lotioned up, and then I have to make sure I wash these garment bags. Now the clothes stayed intact and everything was beautiful, but it was just like my arrival. And have you ever been like the only one, like the only woman in the room, the only man in the room, the only black person in the room, the only white person in the room, whatever? Have you ever the only gay person in the room, the only like person wearing a hijab in the room? When you that only person, like the minority in the room, it just feel like everybody's looking at you. And it just made me feel like, now, Berg, you know better. You know better. So that's how my hair was sticking up just like this. When I walk, it's cold outside, so half my weave then blown down the street. I only got weave in the back, none in the front. Oh, y'all. Okay. So, did you hear? So, pray for your girl tomorrow. Pray for a prepared Berg. A prepared Berg with a sound mind. And I'm going to pray for y'all too. I walked in there like, what? So, I'm going to talk about this NFL player. Did you hear about former NFL player, Philadelphia Eagles player found dead at a homeless encampment in Los Angeles? And when I hear this, my heart breaks. Man, let's just talk about it. It breaks for everybody, but it's like nobody pay attention to you till you're gone, right? Like how they knew that's who it was. You knew he was over there. You know what I mean? But let's go. That's why you can't get through this life alone. Thank God for people that care. Let's go, guys. Let's watch this together.
Investigation at a homeless encampment. We're now learning the victim is a former NFL player. LA County investigators say former Philadelphia Eagles and Oakland Raiders defensive lineman Kevin Johnson was found dead yesterday morning at an encampment in Willowbrook in South LA. He suffered blunt force trauma to his head and stab wounds. Friends say he had health problems later in life that led him to live on the streets. but they called Johnson a wonderful friend who still made an impact on his community.
He was my best friend. I was best man at his wedding. He played in the National Football League for about 7 years. Great guy, fun loving. The community's going to miss him.
His friends tell Eyewitness News Johnson had health problems that they believe might have been the result of CTE. He was just 55 years old. Investigators asking for help from any witnesses who might have seen what happened.
55 is so young. I believe in that. I believe in that CTE stuff, you guys. I really believe, like, but can I ask this? Those that know about sports, do the NFL have like some kind of like EAP program or the retirement? He's too young to get his retirement, probably, right? He's so young. Like, and like this man, he's like, this my friend. So he obviously had a friend and a wife, and he ended up there. And believe me, sometimes you got to put your oxygen mask on first. So I don't know what they were going through where he couldn't have his stuff all the way together. But I'm gonna tell you when you gonna know. At the funeral. At the funeral, I want to know what kind of funeral this is, because I want to see how they're going to show up and show out, and if he could have possibly had some help. Like, this is just very interesting to me. This is very interesting to me. Like, could he have had some help? No one was helping. This is just a sad way to end. Oh, you have to play 4 to 10 years to receive the retirement package. And I agree. Just me, it said you can be there for them, but at what expenses mentally and emotionally to you and yours if the family members don't, yeah, they don't want to help. Oh man, that was so sad. So I'm gonna try to play this. You guys hit the like button if you haven't. And I appreciate y'all joining me this evening. It won't be a long live because I'm gonna try to try not to look like play with Pigpen tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I was so embarrassed, y'all. I'm like, man, I might as well have came in here with my bonnet. Okay, so Corey Holcomb, what we gonna do with him? Corey from the 5150 show, my Chicago brother. Corey definitely has his own style of comedy. He's very sometimes I have to close my ears, especially when he talks about women sometimes. But as a lot of people can attest to, I've never, even in the Chicago scenes, stuff like that, people always said Corey Holcomb was just, really helpful, or, he wasn't the way he was on screen like that. So I don't know. But never did I think that it would come a time, because I felt like Corey was someone that was really cautious in Hollywood. Like he would side eye anything in Hollywood. Oh no, they want to do this. Oh no, they want to do that. They trying to take this. They trying to take that. And that's why I just always see him. My favorite was when he was on Black Jesus. But that's when I just see him. And I think he was on a Cleveland show too, right? But to see him allegedly in a position where he put his hands on somebody, this is going. Chu said, I'm not doing anything with Corey or the other one. I just want to play the video because I don't know what happened. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Okay, guys, let's go. So TMZ says, now when you got over here to TMZ, no punchline, all punch to female comics face. Now, I haven't been like I've been watching Choose Compassion and I watch Shay. I haven't really been following this story all the way deep with what got into it with him and Anton Daniels. But I'm looking at this picture, and this not just a muff. I don't know what to. And look at, did the men do anything? Hold on, let me see. There's nothing funny about what comedian Corey Holcomb appears to do in this video, socking a woman right in the face, igniting a Hollywood street brawl. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's see. Okay, so she's over here with the blonde hair. I'm saying her hair blonde. I don't even know, but that's how Berg see in color. I'm looking like that. Look like blonde braids. She has a trench coat on, and Corey is in the street. Okay, so they arguing. They having room. They having words. Okay. Okay, now see, this is my first time watching it, y'all. So he steps up on the curb. Not looking good. Not looking good. Not looking good. Cause she did no. Oh, they did something. They did something. Okay. Well, one person did something, right? Where's she at? Where did she go? She went in the crowd. Let's rewind that. Man, that's so like why we can't control our tempers? Like why we can't control our emotions? Like I don't even my career is a 1999 live stream goal, okay? And I ain't tried 1999 a day live stream goal is my career at this point. And I ain't trying to lose that. Nor am I trying to lose my freedom. So why would you and keep your hands to yourself? We learned that in kindergarten. Oh, and see, it's some disrespectful stuff. Do y'all remember when people will muff you? And now that didn't seem like a muff. That seemed like a hit. But you know how people would muff you or something like that? I would be ready, man. I'll tear the walls off for somebody muffing me. Like I don't do that. Don't put your finger in my face. All of that stuff. Oh, it burns me up. We gotta watch this one more time. Oh man. They trying to get their little money. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, this was interesting. All right. Well, we ain't going over here right now. So let's read it. Let me see what you guys said. Hey, Chavis. In the words of Billy Madison, that's a assault, brother. Yes. This was in 2024. They covered. I remember, and Corey said, now this is when I was watching 5150. Corey said that we was gonna see the truth. Cause he was like, now I'm paraphrasing. He was like, yeah, some little, itch out there saying that I did this and we're gonna see. So I didn't know who she was, what had happened, what went on, and then it went away. Now the surveillance video came out. Wow. This y'all's comedian. This was covered in 2024 and it's being brought up again. Oh, wait, they had the video in 2024? So you guys, so choose this video been out. So do you think that? Okay, I am not with the accusations, but all that drama with Anton. Do you think that that's why it's coming back up again? I'm just asking because I haven't been following. Wow, the video was out and everything. So why is Tim's? Oh, so somebody. So this a PR. This a PR move. Wow. The surveillance video allegedly shows Corey and female comic Christina Payne jawing at each other outside the Hollywood Improv as a large group of people watch. And then suddenly he unloads a right jab in her face. TMZ broke the story when this all went down in December of 2024. Law enforcement sources told us Corey had punched her over a month-long feud between the comedians. The video obtained by the Busy Room plays out exactly how the incident was described to us. Immediately after Corey punched Christina, a bunch of guys jumped him, slammed him to the ground, and apparently beat him until he was able to escape. So what happened? Y'all? So Christina filed a battery report with LAPD, but Corey was never arrested. In fact, 2 months later, he attempted but failed to get a temporary restraining order against her, claiming Christina put hands on him first while his back was turned to her. No. Corey claims she also trash talked him, saying your mama's a bitch and your dick ain't. I'm sorry. Wait, can I ask y'all something? Why do we always go to people's genitals and people's mamas? Like they've been saying that like since like 5th grade. You ain't nothing, your mama ain't nothing, your coochie ain't nothing. Like I didn't even know I had a coochie in the 5th grade. What are you talking about? He clearly knew this video existed because in court docs, he accused Christina of giving TMZ a clip that only showed his aggression and not hers. We never published or even received any such video. We reached out to him to see if his story changed. No words back yet. Wow. This is something else. It's a shame. Just keep your hands to yourself. Okay, Shavis says, part of me wonders if Anton or someone who knows him got TMZ to add a video as payback for Corey disrespecting Anton's daughter. Yeah. I mean, I follow them a little bit. According to Corey, he said, say it again. I wonder if Anton will cover this. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Because they all over there beefing. They all over all the black manos. Is that's what we call them, the black manosphere or something like that? They all over there beefing right about now. They all beefing. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, why is everybody so mad? But yeah, they all over there beefing. And Corey already talked about this last Tuesday. But okay, so this is my question. Is it perception though? Because that looked like okay, we're arguing and you got mad and you approached me and then bloop bloop, you know? So is it really perception? By the way, this is a bad look for Corey. It makes him look weak to some folks. He gets an anti-face. Anti said, let's go outside. Corey doesn't move yet. Corey chin checks. So what? Oh, what? When do 5150 come on Tuesdays? Y'all, I can't with you sometimes. When y'all be hearing me laugh, it's just like sometimes it's just it's things she said that is so Chicago. Yeah, he said, say it again. It's choose every time. My people that be in the chat that's from Chicago, I already know where they be coming from. Yeah, it's like, say it again. I said your bleep ain't nothing, and your bleep ain't gonna be nothing. that's it. That's because after the say it again, it's like challenge, and it's like, oh, so you gonna throw away your whole life? You gonna throw away like just to prove what? Just to prove what? Corey was trying to be Pinky from next Friday. When someone said say it again, some know what that means. When the man with glasses didn't say it again, it was well, look, that, and when all that yelling and somebody take their glasses off, that's back it on up. But when you know who I'm scared, I'm never scared of the loud talkers. I don't know why. Like the people that be yell. And let me tell you one more. I never did. When they said I'm gonna slap you, I called off work. It was in line. Y'all remember that day? Yeah, when I see that B, I'm a slapper. I skipped right to the front of the line. I was at the board meeting, like, boop. I'm always scared of the quiet people. I'm like the quiet people. I don't mess with them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like I keep on. Y'all think I'll be playing Ryan. I be talking about Ryan. I be like, y'all, I be talking about the happiest place on earth because Ryan, he just be like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, that's nice. And then when they started paintballing his house, he went upstairs to that safe room. He was like, I have the right to bear arms. Like, rainbow flag hanging up and all. He went to that safe room on live. See, y'all playing around with Ryan. He ain't had no trouble since. He ain't had no trouble. Ryan said, oh, they paintball in my house. Hold on. He had a peach and a plum tree and a rainbow flag up front. And they thought they were going to harass him in his house. He was like, la, da, 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 da. Today we're making jam, you guys. Today I'm going to teach you how to make huckleberry. Wait a minute. Someone's at my door. I keep on telling them, y'all want to mess with Ryan. Ryan was live. Who live was that? Was that conscious? If y'all was watching Ryan that day, please let me know. Ryan was live. They paintball his house. Ryan said, hold on, guys. Today we're making huckleberry jam from scratch. They paintball his house. He was like, hold on. He turned into... What is... He turned into the equalizer. I keep on telling y'all Ryan from Harvey. Why y'all want to mess with him? Leave him alone. He not Ryan from the White. You come for the king, you best not miss. He went upstairs. He ain't have no trouble to rest. It was a silent night over there. Ryan said, I have the right to bear arms. He opened up the rainbow briefcase and said, y'all come back here again. Y'all come back here again. He ain't had no trouble. Yeah, random news need to do a car. That video shocked the heck. People thought Ryan was gonna be like, oh, like on the porch crying or something. Like, oh no. Ryan was like, okay, hold on right quick. Let me put this strawberry jam on simmer. Oh, I'll never forget because it was like he was teaching us how to make something from scratch that they were gonna sell. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm a support. So I was watching for that reason. I think the paintball incident happened that day or the next day. Ryan went upstairs and turned into the equalizer. Said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, y'all be messing with the wrong people. Y'all be messing with the wrong people. Ryan said, hold please. 1 second. One please. Listen to the smooth sounds of the funky divas in vogue while I go up here and bust a cap in whoever in my yard. Baby, I said, see, y'all don't be knowing. Y'all don't be knowing who people are. Y'all don't be knowing. Y'all be testing the wrong people. And quiet and sweet and nice as can be. Just a kind person out there. And they found out and was on live like, hold on 1 second, please, guys. The huckleberry jam is simmering. I got this. Ryan was like, and then I know a couple of us tried to call Ryan, like, are you okay? He was like, I'm good. I am okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm good. With precision, man. It was so, and I'm not making fun. Like, I like Ryan, but when I tell you, when I was like, see, y'all don't be knowing, and then everybody's like, Ryan, I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell you. Ryan's like, I know what to do. I got my first, third. He sound like Medea. He was like, at peace, be still. Here's my peace, and it will be still. He like, I know my rights. Y'all come in this yard again. Baby. Oh, I was like, hasta la vista, baby. So yeah, y'all be worried about the wrong people. And yeah. So I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to come in and chit chat with you guys. I'm sorry to see that happen with Corey Holcomb, because that's not good. That's all I got to say about that. In the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. And I'll be seeing y'all. I'll be back. Hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Consistent Berg. We still rolling through here. We're demonetized right now, but hopefully we'll be back up and running in the next 30 days or so. So if you can, the $19.99 live stream goal helps a lot. Or you can join my Patreon. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good. That's what I'm saying. Good for Ryan. I was so happy for Ryan when Ryan. Wait a minute. I'll never forget, because I don't. Who was I watching it with? I know I was watching a live, and a lot of people were on the live when Ryan was live, when they were paying boy on his house. But we were on the phone or something. Different people like calling, like, "Oh my God, have you seen Ryan? Check on Ryan." And Ryan walked up them steps. I'll never forget. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been in his house or anything, but you just saw him make movement. And he was like, hold on. and the room he was in looked like Bob Ross, like one of those Bob Ross artsy situations, like very calming, very zen, And he was like, hold on, let me go to my safe room. Ryan was like, yeah, hold on 1 second. And it's like huckleberry jam on the stove, Beretta in the attic. You can't. That's what we need to. Scott, we need to make a t-shirt. Blackberry jam on the stove, Beretta upstairs. Like, what can we see? Huckleberry jam on the stove, Hellcat under the bed. Ryan was ready, man. I was like, oh, they ain't coming back around there. They not coming back around there. Said, no, y'all ain't about to come over here and mess up my peace. That Second Amendment. He like, I know my rights. Y'all go sit there. Y'all take that stuff over there to Dalton. All right, you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. And I'm gonna check out I think that's what I was talking about, Brian. So he has a live stream coming out. It's a Harvey surprise. So those of y'all, I make jam. mine may jam, but my blicky doesn't. You guys are the cutest. Oh my goodness. Y'all keep me in good spirit. He said it's gonna be a Harvey surprise, so I'm gonna be over there to check out because he was in Calumet City last night, and I thought that was really interesting. So shout out to him for traveling around and asking these questions that people are scared to answer, especially upcoming election. Make sure you get out there and vote, y'all. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.